We'll discuss Makat Choshech, which is the 9th Makkah, which HaKadosh Baruch Hu brought on the Mitzrim, on the Egyptians, when Am Yisrael were in Galut Mitzrayim. The Pasuk says, Vayomer Hashem el Moshe, Netei yadcha l'shamayim, v'yi choshech al eretz Mitzrayim, v'yamesh choshech. Vayet Moshe et yado על השמיים, ויהי חושך אפלה בכל ארץ מצרים שלו. לא ראו איש את אחיו, they couldn't see each other, ולא קמו עם משתתיו, 3 ימים, ולכל בני ישראל. However, to the Jewish people, היה אור במושבותיו. There was light wherever they camped, wherever they were living. There are many questions which are raised in this Makkah, but I'll just pick on a few points. The Khatam Sofer asks a very powerful question, which anybody who's learned Chumash Bereshit and come across Parashat Vayera would know, instead of Hashem doing a miracle within a miracle, bringing darkness onto the Egyptians and bringing light to the Jewish people, he could have simply blinded the Egyptians. Hika otam b'sanverim, it says in the Chumash in Parashat Vayera. When he did to the Anshe Sodom, he just made them all blind. Why didn't Hashem turn all the Egyptians into blind people? And by doing that, automatically the Jewish people would have had light wherever they were camping. So the Khatam Sofer says this beautiful idea. It says the Khatam Sofer that Hashem didn't give them is because blind people, when they lose their sight, Hashem blesses them, Hashem gives them, or they gain from Hashem, they gain other chushim, other senses become stronger. So Hashem didn't want that to happen to the Mitzrim. Didn't want them to get extra chushim. He wanted the Makat Choshech, they shouldn't get any of the other senses shouldn't become stronger. That's the Khatam Sofer's idea. There's another idea brought down, is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when he brings Geulah, when he brings salvation to Am Yisrael, he wants the Reshaim who suppress the Jewish people to witness this, to see this. So that's why Hashem did a miracle within a miracle. He brought down darkness on the Egyptians, but whenever they saw a Jewish person, they saw Or b'moshvotam. They were able to see the Yeshua of the people they suppressed, who were so horrible to, they were able to see the Yeshua. We find that similar to Haman and Rasha on Purim. First of all, bring Mordechai Tzaddik, make him great, take him round town, see the salvation of the people who suppressed you, try to kill. That's how HaKadosh Baruch Hu brings Yeshua to the Am Yisrael. There's another beautiful idea which is brought in Yonatan ben Uziel. The Yonatan ben Uziel brings that the reason why Ulchol ben Yisrael Ya'or b'moshvotam was because at the time of the Makat Choshech, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, unfortunately amongst Am Yisrael, there were people who were not wanting to come out of Mitzrayim. They died in Makat Choshech. The Jewish people were all sick in the mitzvah of burying the Reshaim, let's call them, the Jewish people who didn't want to come out of Mitzrayim. But the Targum Yonatan ben Uziel says something interesting. Ulechol bnei Yisrael havan nehora lemikbor Rashiyahu. They got light in order to be able to bury the Reshaim. Di benehon. The mitan the zakah lemeasok b'mitzvata b'mot benehon. And also they were given an opportunity to fulfill mitzvot because there was light. So we need to understand this. Simply you can understand the Yonatan ben Uziel that the light was for the purpose that the Jewish people should do mitzvot. Because that's what. But there's deeper than that. Hashem gave them an opportunity, and it seems to be from Yonatan ben Uziel that they had constant light even through night time. There are many mitzvot which you can't do at night. They were given an opportunity, these 3 days and 3 nights, they had full light, as if it was daylight, and they were able to do more and more and accumulate more and more mitzvot. But I want to take you to Gemara Masechet Shabbat. The Gemara there talks about Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. When there was this person called Yehuda ben Gerim, who snitched or overspilled information to the authorities about Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, it says Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai met him afterwards, and he says, Natan bo enav v'ne'esa gal shel atzamot. He looked at him, and he became a rubble of bones. He says, what is this looking? What is this idea of looking at someone? He says, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai has such great light, Ora Torah, such clarity, that when he looked at Yehuda ben Gerim, when he thought he'd snitch, Says Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, what are you talking about? What I said amongst my friends, that all what they're doing is for their own sake, they're not doing for the Jewish people. I've got clarity in what I see in my life. And with that light, he was able to turn Yehuda ben Geri into Gal Shel Atzamot. The Yonatan ben Uziel is telling us, when the Jewish people had light b'moshvotam, they were able to fulfill mitzvot, they were able to see clarity. When they saw that the haftacha, the promise of Avraham Avinu v'achrei chen yetzu b'chush gadol, because the Midrash says he brought darkness for the Jewish people also to look out for all their hidden treasures. When they were able to see that that which Avraham Avinu was promised is being fulfilled, that's when you see clarity. When you get in doubts, it's darkness. When the Jewish people were able to see or b'moshvotam, then they straight away occupy themselves with mitzvot. We have to know, when Hashem keeps the goyim, when we see great things happening in the nations of the world, it's a sign that we have to strengthen ourselves in la'asok b'mitzvot, because we are seeing clarity, we're seeing Yad Hashem, and with the zchut of mitzvot, Am Yisrael will nigal from Mitzrayim.